It's been really hard. It's like opening an old wound. Yeah. It's been really hard on all of our family to, rehash all of this. But it was really nice to meet Heather Pham and her family and to connect with them and to know that there's no harsh feelings toward each other, which has been healing, I think, for all of us as well.
You talk a lot about your father and that this isn't the man who he was.
No, he wasn't. My dad was a loving, gentle, kind man. We used to think of him as a gentle giant. He was always gentle and kind, and he's the type of person that if you had no money, he'd give you his last dollar, give you the shirt off his back, and he took care of his mother when she didn't have anywhere to go, and he nursed her back to health. Like, he's a very gentle, loving man, and this was not who my dad was.
So you now can look back in hindsight, as you said when you were testifying, at signs, but hard to see them when you're a family member.
Yes, it is. It's like you don't want to see things, It's a denial, which is a normal response, psychological response to anything in life that is a shock or not, what you're expecting. So I believe we were in some way denial about, his state of mind, and I hope or I wish now that if we could go back, we could have gotten him help way before this happened.
But you tried to convince him and your mom.
Yes, for sure. And we weren't aware either until lately the implications of his medical problems and the medication that he was on that actually could have affected his behavior, especially his high blood pressure pills. So we've been doing a bit of research around that in regard to, the way he was acting, because it just didn't make sense.
Do you think that's one of the things that could come out of this inquiry as a recommendation from the jury?
I think so, yes. And also, apparently, he had Alzheimer's, and we didn't know that. But we knew there was something wrong, we just didn't know what.
In the big picture, what do you hope the public can take away from this inquest?
I hope that they have more awareness around mental illness, and when someone is not in a good place, to get them help right away. Also maybe more around violence, domestic issues that are going on. And I'm hoping to, like, for the police maybe to be more aware that if there is something going on like that, to take it seriously, that they're, I feel my dad was in some way just, he snapped and he just couldn't deal with life anymore. He was in a crisis, and I really hope that in regard to that they're more aware of that people in that state of mind are unpredictable.